So we're here with the 1989 911 Targa, and we're going to be doing a cold start video. Car hasn't been, it was on earlier, but it's still cold, as you can see from my hands, just because we moved it outside, moved it inside while it was in a shower, and it's going to be dried off again. And so when you're ready, please, James, start her up. Temperature gauge there. Oil is of course reading low because it's not up to temperature yet, and you can see the pressure just on choke at the minute, auto choke, which will drop off in a bit. This is the on-the-road video for the 1989 911 Targa Sport. So we're just on the local roads in Kent around Herne Bay, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a bit of a run through on what it's like as a car. So we've just been taking some photos down by the seafront, so the car's kind of up to temperature now, and then we're just going to go for a quick drive along the Thanet Way to get her up to speed. So yeah, we're just cruising around town in third gear at the minute. I'm here with the owner, James. Hiya, James.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So yeah, we're getting up to the roundabout now, and then we're gonna. Is it straight left off this one? Is it? Yeah, left off this one, and we're onto the Thanet Way, where we'll be able to get the car up to speed. So in a minute we'll go through the gears when we get a chance. Yeah, we should be able to here if we go down in, so we're in neutral now. We're going to go from first and all the way up to fifth when it's safe to do so. Oh, the heater's on. It's a bit cold today. So that's first, into second. With these G50 boxes, that can be a little bit notchy until the car's up to temperature, so a typical thing. So that's second, up into third. Into fourth. And then that's it, into fifth. Just cruising along at the speed limit nicely there. And so how does the steering feel for you, James? Standard 911, yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's not veering anywhere.
No. It's just been all rebalanced and tracked.
Okay.
That's done very recently.
Yeah. That's because I guess last year you had new shocks put in on the rear, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had it all the geometry sorted then. Nice. And then how long have you had the car, James?
I think it's 3 years this last December.
3 years, so just over 3 years, yeah. Yeah, so in that time, yeah, you've just had the shocks done. Any other work that you've had done at all?
Yeah, I had a service.
Yep.
New HTEs, new distributor cap.
Yeah, I can see that in the back there, nice and new. Yeah.
It had a bracket that failed. That was repaired by a Porsche specialist.
Okay.
Apart from that, nothing really. It's been good as gold.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, on this dual carriageway going national speed limit, feels good. As James showed there, the steering wheel was all good. Of course, with the setup, you do get it does sort of follow the cameras a little bit, which is The flat 6 in the back sounds great. I think you mentioned that prior to your ownership, the car's had a top end rebuild, is that right?
I'm talking rebuild and a clutch. I can't remember the mileage. I can't remember totally, but it's in the service history.
Sure. Yeah, so it's had a clutch as well. And what does that clutch feel like now to you in terms of biting point?
Normal, quite low. It's not high at all.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, can't hear any knocks or rattles from the suspension. When we were just going through the town there as well, no sort of squeaking or anything like that for the brakes. This is a sport, so it comes with the sport suspension, 16-inch wheels, and then the deeper bolstered sport seats as well. Black over black. It's done about 120,000 or 128. Yeah, 128 it's done. Yeah, the all important top end rebuild, which a lot of people look for. Hear that flat 6 sing. It's a familiar sound. Oil pressure and everything looks great too there. You can't, obviously with it being a 911, you have to ignore that unless your car's up to temperature and you're just sitting on a flat surface, but you can see that all there, it all looks good and as you'd expect. Great, thanks very much, James.